Today's episode, oh my god, the metaverse. Will people stop talking about it? Oh my god, I'm so done. I'm just done. So I am Fox Red Sky. I'm astrologer, soul coach, and I'm your host for Astrology Obsessed. So be sure to like and subscribe if you're enjoying my channel, and yes, hit that little notification bell ringing so you know when I'm going to be posting more videos. So again, we are going to be talking about, actually, not the sort of about the metaverse, but more of like when Facebook decided to change their name and become Meta. So if you are in the astrology world, if you're not, that's okay. When somebody has a near-death experience, or when they completely change the way they are, that's when we create a natal chart, a new natal chart for them. So based on that kind of analogy, we're gonna take Facebook's, when they decided to rebrand themselves, which was October 21st, 2021, which wasn't that long ago actually. And we're gonna just like take a look at their new chart based on their new persona that they're trying to show to the world and be to the world. And so let's go ahead and take a look at that chart, okay? Excellent, excellent. So let us see. So we have Sun and Mercury in Libra. What does that mean for Facebook? I mean, Meta. So that means that they're really putting on a great, fair and balanced front. They are just exuding all the we are fair, and this is, you know, this is the way of the future. This is luxurious. This is just beautiful, and this is, you know, beauty at its highest form, right? This is, we are the Sun and Mercury. We, you know, kind of decided to be this voice of social justice and change for the future of technology, right? But let's put on the brakes here for a second. We have Aquarius and Jupiter and Saturn in the first house. What's that tell me? What's that tell me? Well, for those of you who don't know, this is what it kind of means to me. What it's saying is they still have a ways to go in terms of what they're capable of, and I think the world kind of sees that, you know. Everyone sees that Facebook is not going to, I mean, Meta is not going to be the one to lead that technology, and they still have a ways to go, you know. Yes, you know, eventually they're going to work out the kinks. Yes, they have a lot of optimism, and you know, they already have quite a bit of momentum, but this isn't going to be something that happens overnight. This is not going to be your, you know, immediate, you know, metaverse reality 2050 or whatever. I'm just saying, like, Facebook's got a ways to go. So, but also we have Capricorn Rising. So that really shows me that the reason, and I think the world can see this, is that this is all about the dollars and cents. They definitely have, this is for big corporate media. This is big corporate America. They are doing this change for a number of reasons. I don't know if it has to do with helping humanity, but it definitely has to do with helping their, you know, their bottom line, which, you know, ultimately this is where the future is going, right? This is where the next step in our evolution and our technology, you know, we're melding those worlds more and more and more. Also, I show a Scorpion Mid-Heaven, and if this isn't plain as day, I don't even know what. Dude, I'm a Scorpion. I don't trust other Scorpions. You know, I mean, they are trying to collect all your information for themselves. I should know this. I don't want you knowing my secrets. I want to know all of your secrets. Now, are they going to use this for good or bad? I don't know, but they're definitely selling it for, you know, dollars. You know, they're selling it right now. So, I mean, imagine this is definitely going to be much, much more intense, you know, recovery of knowledge on a much more deeper level. I mean, I don't know how much more deeper you can go. Facebook, Meta, you've already got a lot of information on all of us. So, I don't know. So, here's my, like, summary, my kind of prediction about where this is going, right? So Meta now, or Facebook now Meta. We have Sun and Mercury and Libra that's saying, yes, we're for the people, we are for social justice, we are fair and balanced. And then you have this Aquarian first house that has Saturn and Jupiter that are kind of right on top of each other. That says to me that as optimistic as they are, this is going to be a slow going process. This isn't going to be overnight. They're going to have to work out the kinks. This isn't just something, they got to lay a foundation, and the foundation's still really iffy. And Capricorn Rising, you know, you're doing this, they're doing this for the bottom line. You know, this is all about, you know, what everybody, not just Facebook's going to be doing or Meta. A lot of the tech giants are all going to be leaning heavily as coronavirus and being on lockdown realize that we can do so much online, and let's make it more creative than what we have versus just a Zoom meeting. Maybe the Zoom will be, you know, eventually obsolete. I mean, that's the way of the world, you know. So, and yet we have this Scorpion Mid-Heaven, so it's just like more data collection, eat, input, yes, more Scorpion. You know, and how are they going to use that for good or evil? What if they, I mean, I think they're just going to take care of their shareholders. I mean, like, they definitely are very more conscientious towards money. So I mean, I don't want to be a hater. However you feel, positive or negative, I'm trying to remain a neutral little bee, but I do wanted to share some of my personal feelings and just go into a little depth on a subject that I don't think is being touched right now. I have included a link which goes in further depth about this, but just a little teaser and a taste. The organic metaverse versus the artificial one, right? What are you talking about, Fox? Like, what are you speaking about? Well, I'm talking about there is already a metaverse, people. Yeah, what? Yes, it was. We've all, human beings have always had access to it. We didn't stay in the metaverse because we are trying to live these human lives and enjoy this gorgeous, beautiful planet that we have. But yes, the organic metaverse was always accessed by shamans and tribal leaders, and whenever you were going to go into the other spiritual world or the meta world to kind of get some information real quick so that you could help disseminate that knowledge and wisdom. And we used plant medicine from, I mean, every continent on this planet has a plant medicine or a ceremony that was created to be able to access other worlds. There is also fasting, you know, which is a little bit harder, but like when you fast, you're able to access parts of your of that other world, that spiritual world, the meta world, whatever you want to call it. And so versus the artificial one, I don't know, man. I think it's so pales in comparisons. It's just like not even a. It's like I'm sorry. It's just I know that there's this huge. This narrative that talks about how machines and computers are just going to be it, you know, and poor humans, we're just going to be lost in the race. But the thing is, I think we forget ultimately our human potential and the power and the knowledge that we have access to within us. So Earth Child, remember who you are. You are so powerful. You have no idea what you're capable of. And okay, I'm not gonna go ranting on any further. But remember, just keep in that higher vibration. Don't get caught in arguments regarding the subject. And you know, I did include a more in-depth video about the organic metaverse versus the artificial one, and please be sure to look at it in the link below in the description. I know I'm sending you all my love, and wherever you are, just remember that I see you for the amazing, beautiful human beings that you are. And if this calls to you, please be sure to like and subscribe. I'm gonna continue putting out these videos, man. The universe keeps saying to do it, so I'm gonna do it. And yeah, thank you so much. You take care.